Hi, thank you for joining me once again. Several years ago, I happened across a country music video, and the verses went, "He was her man and she was his wife, and late one winter night he knelt by her as she gave birth, but it wasn't his child. It wasn't his child. Yet still he took him as his own, and as he watched him grow, it brought him joy, but it wasn't his child. It wasn't his child." And I was thinking, oh my gosh, what a sad, sad song, as a lot of songs are. A few stanzas down, but like a father, he was strong and kind, and I believe he did his best. It wasn't easy for him, but he did all that he could. He grew up with his hands in wood, and he died with his hands in wood. He was God's child. He was God's child. That country music song is about Saint Joseph. And in this year of Saint Joseph, we continually reflect on his virtues and what it says to us. And this country music song reminds us that Saint Joseph faced a tremendous interruption in his life, and ultimately he accepted it. He accepted it with faith, and he moved forward. We all experience interruptions in our lives, and sometimes they can be frustrating. At least I certainly can experience them as frustrating. But sometimes, after a period of time, we can look back and say, well, that actually worked out for the best, or something good came of that, or that was really frustrating, but then this happened. So St. Joseph teaches us to move forward in faith and in trust, and to trust that God can be at work even when we don't quite understand things. That ultimately, that interruption in his life was part of a larger plan. It was part of a much larger plan. And St. Joseph not only responded with faith, he responded with generosity. God asked a lot of St. Joseph. He asked him to raise a son who wasn't his own. And that's a lot to ask any man, even if the child is the Son of God, and even if the one who's doing the asking is God. But again, St. Joseph responded with faith. He responded with faith. We could say he responded with grace, and he moved forward, and that interruption was part of a larger plan. And so with St. Joseph, inspired by his example and assisted by his prayers, may we face the challenges of life, including the interruptions, with some trust and with some faith. God bless you all.